On December 26, 1900, a small ship set out towards the island to check 3 lighthouse keepers on Eilean Mor, one of the Flannan Islands. Lighthouse keepers at Eilean Mor, visible from the mainland, had not reported back for several days and showed no signs of full life. Thereupon, Reserve Guard Joseph Moore, Captain James Harvey and the other crew go to find Thomas Marshall, James Duckett and Donald MacArthur, who are on duty on the island. In normal times, when a ship docks at the island pier, no one greets the ship, even though the officials have to go to the pier immediately. Thereupon, the ship firing flares and sounding sirens could not make anyone hear its voice, and Joseph Moore got off the ship to check the lighthouse. Noticing that the lighthouse door is unlocked, Moore later finds that 2 of the raincoats are missing. This means that one of the officers went out in the freezing weather without taking any precautions. When Moore walks into the lighthouse's kitchen, he sees an unfinished meal, an upturned chair, and a stopped clock, but he cannot find the 3 lighthouse keepers. Thereupon, Moore returns to the ship and explains what happened to Captain Harvey. Harvey then sends a telegram to headquarters about the incident. There was a tragic accident on the Flannan Islands. 3 guards disappeared from the island. When we arrived at the island this afternoon, there were no signs of life on the island. The findings indicate that an accident may have occurred about a week ago. They may have fallen off the cliffs or drowned trying to secure the crane. It's night now. There's nothing we can do for them. I left Moore, MacDonald, Buoymaster, and 2 crew on the island to keep the lighthouse working until you could make arrangements. I will not return to Oban until I hear from you. I sent the same telegram to Muirhead in case you were out of place. I will be at the telegraph until it closes in case I receive a telegram from you. While Captain Harvey and his crew are waiting on the island, Robert Muirhead, who personally put the 3 watchmen who disappeared a few days later, comes to investigate the scene. Unable to find much on what Moore reported, Muirhead later notices the lighthouse records. The records containing the notes taken by the 3 missing guards before they disappeared contained extremely strange findings. On December 12th, Second Assistant Thomas Marshall wrote the following in his records. There is a wind stronger than I have seen in 20 years. Lead fullback James Duckett has gone quiet and third baseman MacArthur is crying. In the records of December 13th, it was written that the storm was still continuing and the 3 men prayed for the storm to pass. The last record was dated December 15th and it was written that the storm had passed. The storm has passed. The sea is calm. God is in control of everything. The strange thing here is that on the island of Eilean Mor, which is visible even from the mainland, there were no reported storms between 12 to 13 to 14 December. Moreover, the weather was extremely mild on these dates. In addition, it did not seem normal that these 3 tough-tempered men who had worked at sea for years were praying and crying for the storm to pass, even though they were in a lighthouse 150 feet above the sea and where they were extremely safe. When Muirhead proceeds further down the pier, he finds ropes that should normally be in the supply chest. Even though he thought that the guards ran down the pier to grab the ropes after the crate overturned and they fell into the sea, their bodies should have washed ashore by now. In conclusion, the sudden disappearance of the keepers from the island of Eilean Mor could never be attributed to anything. Although some thought that foreign invaders had taken the guards captive, others thought of the situation as a paranormal case. In fact, the guards who served at the lighthouse later say that they heard strange sounds in the blowing wind. This case, which has not been solved for 120 years, still maintains its mystery. What do you think about this incident? Let's meet in the comments. If you want to see the continuation of such videos, don't forget to subscribe, click on the like button. If you like the video, comment and share.